Honestly, I'm gonna be real. I didn't even know that Raid did events like these where it's a 2x on every single shard. I haven't played for a long time. I'm just coming back after, a couple year hiatus, and I thought they only did them one at a time. So I'm really excited. And this is probably not the smartest thing I could do, but I'm basically just gonna pull all of the shards that I have today in this video because I'm a degenerate, and that's kind of it's really hard to save. So I'm just gonna be pulling everything and hope that I get one single legendary. It's a 2x on every single shard. In Raid, you also get 2x chances on epics, which is really good. There's a couple things that I would really like. Void epics can be really good. Obviously, I want any legendary I can get, but for the most part, there's nothing that I really need right now. This is my account, just kind of go over it. Very lucky, I know, but this is the account that I use, right? I'm not really a big whale or anything. I don't spend too often, but I got really lucky at the beginning, right? So this is everything I have, basically. So anything new is amazing, and I'm just gonna jump right into it because I can't wait. If you're looking to have one of the strongest possible starts, make sure to click the link in the description to get a free legendary Bambus 4-leaf and one of the best epics in the game to gore as you level up. Now, to make it happen, here are all the steps you need to follow. Number 1, make sure you are logged out of Plarium Play on PC, or you just don't have it installed at all. The next step, you just gotta go into the description, click the link, and register with a brand new email. Once you launch Raid and complete the tutorial, go to the mail, and there sitting will be your free legendary, and the epic will come soon after once you hit level 15. Starts like this in gachas are unheard of. Click my link right now and get the start that you deserve. I've wanted to pull these off camera because I couldn't record for a while, but I'm just gonna do it anyways. We're gonna start with the ancients. I'm gonna have to clear space a few times, or maybe even just expand my space. And then I'm going to move, geez, that's expensive. And then I'm gonna move on to the voids, the sacreds, and so on and so forth. So we're gonna start with the ancients. I do not expect to get anything. Let's do 2 singles and then the temples. I'm gonna talk about I'm gonna read certain kits and stuff, and it might be a little slow for some of you guys, but I do like to learn a lot. Here's the first epic of the day. We get Old Hermit. I used to call him Jorg. He's fine, he has HP burn. I already have an HP burn champion. Increased allies and turn meter. This is actually pretty solid. I don't think I'm gonna use him, but it's not bad. 5 turn cooldown is a little long. 2 random allies, 6% HP. He might be really good for factions, actually. So overall, I'm fine with that pull. I do, at the back of my head, need to be thinking, oh, I need faction heroes, right? So that's one of our main priorities, and also clan boss is going to be another priority. Anyone clan boss related, especially when we get to the void shards, if I get a clan boss epic, that would be great. To start working towards that. Revives his champion with 30% HP, unkillable, damage inflicted, increase each time the skill is used, attacks an enemy, always critical, places, crit rate, increased speed. This guy seems really bad. I feel like there are probably better rares. I don't know. I will say in Raid, the epics are really good a lot of the time, but a lot of them are not at all. So here, 2 epics, not getting a legendary, pretty much expected at the end of the day. Continuous heal on the A1. We also have increased defense buff on our allies for 2 turns, heals as well. Of this champion's max HP, not bad. Ally protection buff on all allies. Might also be good for factions, I don't know. Obviously, if any of you guys know anything more in the comments, please let me know. I am always down to learn a little bit more. This guy, Pharsalis Gravedirt. Knights Revenant faction. Attacks an enemy, chance of placing provoke. Places decreased attack if the target is under fear or true fear. Attacks all enemies, heal reduction. I don't actually have that much heal reduction on this account, so that's actually really good. We get strengthen, only small version, but it's fine. And then a shield buff equal to 30% of their max HP. It's better to have it as this champion's max HP, unfortunately. Also immune to fear, true fear, whenever an ally's HP drops below 50%. Chance of placing fear on the attacker, and when an ally is killed, has a chance of placing true fear on all enemies for 1 turn. He seems okay, but I'm not really sure what I would use him for, realistically. Let's move on. We got 20 more. We start with an Adriel. Moving on to a Melga Steel Girdle. Interesting. Adriel is decreased accuracy for 2 turns. Heals all allies by 20% of their max HP and puts reflect damage on them. Attacks all enemies, has a chance to place a decreased attack. 100% chance if this attack is critical. 5-turn cooldown when fully booked though. That's really long. And then magic ally speed in all battles. I'm not gonna use her ever, so that's something. Then over here we get 50% chance of removing a random debuff from a random ally. Cannot remove a debuff from this champion. Shield buff on all allies equal to 20% of the champion's max HP. 15% continuous heal on all allies for 2 turns. Revives 2 random allies with 20% HP turn meter. Also shield buff on the revived allies for 2 turns equal to 30% of their max HP. 5-turn cooldown. Once again, could be okay for factions, but realistically I'm not going to use them. Also rare wise, I don't really have anything in mind I'm looking for, but we'll see what happens. Mausoleum Mage, she's like a speed champ from what I remember. And then Franox, which is new since I've played, if I'm not mistaken. Mausoleum Mage is pretty solid if I remember correctly. He attacks an enemy, decrease speed debuff for 2 turns, 50% when fully booked, places 30% increased crit rate buff, 60% increased defense, and then block debuff buff on all allies every 3 turns, which is actually really sick. And then remove all debuffs, heals allies by his max HP, heals each ally even more if 1 or more debuffs are removed, and fills each ally's turn meter by 15% if 2 or more are removed. 4-turn cooldown. Mausoleum Mage is pretty solid, honestly. He's pretty damn good. And then we get to Franox, which I've never seen before in my entire life. I didn't even know this character existed. So attacks an enemy, chance of doing decreased attack, inflicts more damage against targets without any buffs, and then attacks an enemy 3 times, 50% chance of stealing 1 random buff. I think it's 75% when fully booked from the target. Places block buffs, debuffs for 2 turns if it has no buffs after this attack. That's pretty solid. I mean, the thing is, it's solid. I don't really have any complaints. Anyways, time to make some space. I will be right back. All right, I am back and I'm more than ready to do these voids. Voids are, fun fact, I've never pulled a void legendary in my entire time playing. And I know it's only 1%, but I have hope, okay? I believe in us. Even then, I would like really any decent epic. And above all, if we can get a cold heart, I'm going to be ecstatic. Cold heart, for those of you guys who don't know, is a rare. You can find them in Dark Elves. They are one of, if not the best rare in the game. Basically, 100% target turn meter reduction. So takes the turn meter from max all the way down. It does enemy max HP. This will crush like Spider. It'll crush so much content in the game. And she has poison over here, decreased accuracy. It's fine. It's not too crazy. But the A1 is 4-hitter, heal reduction. She's so good for Fire Knight. It's insane because 4-hitter on the A1 is crazy. She's amazing. If I can get a cold heart, I will be so happy. And even if we don't get a legendary today, I'm gonna be set, basically. So we're gonna go with the Void single, and then I'll go over to the other, like the temple. We get Ifrit here. We can low decrease attack, decreases the damage received. It's an epic. It's not an epic, it's not legendary, so it's fine. So temple, please be nice to me. I'm very scared. Why is it going slower? Why is it going slower than before? Come on. And we get a Faceless. Faceless is a hero. Chance of placing an extra hit on the A1. Crit rate on this champion, then attacks, and then we'll ignore shield and block damage. It's not terrible. It's an option for factions, but I am a little bit disappointed by those voids. So we're gonna go over to the Sacreds immediately because this is the main thing today. If we get a Lego, that would be sick. We start off with the Siege Hulk. Damn, that boy thick. On the A1, decreases target's turn meter by 15% if the target is under a decreased defense buff or decreased speed. Not bad. 50% increased attack on this champion, attacks all enemies, and has a chance to put decreased defense. 3 turn, that's pretty damn good. And then places a 30% increased crit rate, crit damage on the champion, then attacks an enemy. I would have to check out the multipliers, but he seems like he might have potential. Let's move on though. 3 more sacreds left. Come on. We're going to hit a Mausoleum Mage again. It's our second one today. He's solid. I'm chill with that. We're moving on to the third. We're gonna get a Fang Cleric. Fang Cleric, chance of transferring a random debuff. Heals an ally of this champion's max HP. Fills target's turn meter by 30% if they're fully healed. Puts a veil on. Revives a dead ally with 30% HP. Fills their turn meter by 30%. Unkillable buff on the target and a continuous heal buff. So it looks like he's more of like, he does things to one ally, but he does a lot to them. It's fine. You can tell I just want the legendary and I don't really care about anything else. And to end it off, we get, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Wait, I'm not bothering. We get this guy. Chance of removing a random debuff from all allies. Pretty interesting. Attacks all enemies. Shield buff on all allies equal to 50% of this champion's max HP. Goes up to 35%. Increase duration of all buffs on all allies by 1 turn. That's pretty solid. Taunt buff on this champion. Strengthen and counterattack. He kind of seems interesting. I like his design a lot, actually. Look at this. Bro's thick. But that's all the shards I had. And I feel like I didn't get anything. If there's any like diamonds in the rough or anything here that might have been good, please let me know. But I don't feel very lucky right now. I'm gonna say that. I'll say that much. I'm honestly, are there any good packs? Because I'm a degenerate, I think. We'll see what we get, what we can find. I'll take a look and see what happens. So I spent some time looking and I didn't find any good packs, but you might notice that I have about 6,000 gems. Don't ask. So we're gonna get some ancient shards. Why the heck not? And we're gonna pull them because that's what they're for. So I'm hoping I can get something that I can at least celebrate a little bit, and then we can end off the video. That's all I want in life, okay? That's all I want. So that we can have a good send-off. AKA, I'm a degenerate and I need to pull something good or I'm gonna lose my freaking mind. Here we get Shaman, I don't want them. Neldor Rhymeblade, never heard of him. Might be good. Let's check him out. Boom. We have Freeze, attacks 3 times at random. Each has a 40% when booked. Chance of placing a freeze debuff. It's kind of good actually. Attacks an enemy 4 times. First and second hit have a 50% chance to place 50% decrease attack. Third and fourth hit has a 50% chance to place a 50% decrease accuracy. It goes up when you skill him. That's a 3-turn cooldown. Sheesh. And then attacks all enemies 2 times. Each hit has a chance of placing decreased speed. 75 when fully booked. 4-turn cooldown. Heals this champion by 30% of the damage dealt. He might be pretty solid. Decreased speed is pretty good. Decreased accuracy and attack. Has a freeze. Ally places a freeze debuff. Has a champion. Has a chance to attack with the target with their default. This guy seems pretty good. You know, I will absolutely take someone that reads decent. Judging by the luck today, I don't want to talk about it. Attack an enemy twice. Each hit has a chance of poison. She has a weaken. Has a chance for decreased defense. Maybe clan boss viability, but I don't see myself using her at all whatsoever. Let's keep it going. We're gonna get Delver. No idea what that is. Venomage. Oh my god, no, not fucking Venomage. Here guys. This account's pretty new, right? But you might see that Venomage keeps popping up. I'll take a +4 Venomage. Why not? I mean, we'll take it. I like Venomage a lot. I don't know what the other character was, nor do I really care. I'm kind of in it for the freaking Lego now, and we're going until I get it, even if it's a terrible even idea. I'm even gonna spend all my gold there because I just wanna pull now. This is what degeneracy does to you. Summon responsibly, guys. Don't be like me. We get Tomoe. Attacks an enemy, chance of stealing a buff, decrease attack, counterattack for 2 turns, 3 of the allies from a Shadowkin, turn meter of all allies. It's not bad. all heals, turn meter effects when used on allies from Shadowkin. So she's definitely like, you need her in factions. Like she's only really going to be for factions. But at the end of the day, factions is what I want to do. Speaking of want to do, I want to pull these summons, but I don't have space. Come on. I believe. Do you guys believe? Because I don't believe, actually. We're going to go to like pity at this point. Fergus, I remember was like really good a long time ago. But I don't know if he's still good. Fergus, I mean, reflect damage on a random ally. He has all of this, which is a lot that he puts on someone. Ally protection on everyone. He's pretty good. I like Fergus. Who doesn't like Fergus? He's always just been kind of solid. Next, we get the Thurgist, and then we get War Maiden. I'm lost now. I need to get something, man. Lordly Legionary, he's a login champion if I'm not remembering correctly. Nothing really there, which is okay, but we're gonna keep it going. Followed by a freaking hatchet slinger. I'm probably gonna buy something, let's be real. Yeah, so I didn't buy ancients. You guys saw nothing, okay? Well, I guess that's everything. We didn't really get, where are these? I definitely didn't buy them because I have a problem. I don't know. I want to see the gold, man. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Here we get two people I haven't really seen. Poison, decrease attack. I'm not gonna really read these because at this point we're going for that Lego. We're not going for these epics. Not that epics are not good. I'm sure most of these epics are like really strong or whatever. Sinesha I really like. I'm glad to see her. She does like AoE and stuff, and then she like equalizes HP. She's pretty damn good, but she's not the hero that I want. Bergoth the Malformed. We're gonna keep it going though. See what we can do. Anchorite, never heard of him. Sikara, Grunch, Ripper. Damn, that's a lot of epics. Here, let's do the 4 remaining that we have. Bogwalker. Wait, why does it start snowing? Oh, I'm dumb. Come on, we can do it. Nope. Yeah, it looks like we're not going to get lucky today. Unfortunately, it's depressing. I don't know. How many pulls did I do? We did 40 at the beginning, 80. We're like so close to pity. We're so close to pity. I will do one more batch. One more 10 pull. Oh shit, I need to make space. Come on. This is going to be the final 10 pull I do. I'm not doing another one. Catacomb Counselor. Never heard of him. Probably newer end. And Zargala. Zargala is OG, I think. She does like a lot of damage. Catacombs, weak version of increased attack. I'm good. He has an ally attack though. I love ally attacks. But yeah, overall, I mean, we got some good epics in there. I don't remember the good ones. This guy definitely stuck out to me. He seems like he might be fun to mess around with. And I got a lot of food. And also, I think some of these guys are fusions maybe to go towards certain things. Lady Mikage. We're 3, 4, and then almost all the rares. So we're missing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units to get Lady Mikage. Mythics, you should always be going for her at the end of the day. So although we didn't get lucky, I'm saving my pity for a banner that's not a 2x. So something like a 10x or whatever. That's the main thing that we're going to look for. So hopefully I can get that in the future. That is it for me today. I didn't really get lucky, but at the end of the day, that's kind of what you expect. And hopefully we get luckier next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And yeah, let me know what you guys pulled. And that's it for me. Destin signing up.